Let's see if you can do that. Take them for a walk and just draw their chin to their chest. I think you're going to be in the next group, young lady.
I can get out.
Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. There we go. Now sit back on your butt. Ask her to walk forward. There you go. Gradually, quietly. There we go. That's it. So you're wondering how you fix stuff on the trail right here, just like that. There you go. Keep your hands low. That's it. Keep drawing her head to one side. That's it. That's it. Nice. And look how we're just breaking through that resistance. That's it. And then leave her alone for a couple strides. All right, now do it again. There we go. Now do it again. One hand to your hip, one hand to your knee. There we go. That's it. Let's see the same thing with River. Let's start walking him. Start drawing his chin across his chest. Look how this way you don't have all the static. You don't have the spinning in a circle. You don't have going backwards here and going there. Now walk him forward as you do that. One hand on your hip, one hand on your knee, and then you just switch hands. So one hand slides up your leg as the other one slides down at the same simultaneously. Oh, you see the backing? Or he's backing because he's not giving. That's it. So now squeeze your legs and ask him to go forward. Sit on your tailbone. Sit on your tailbone. That's it. Shoulders back. There we go. There we go. Why am I saying there we go? I'd much rather get the resistance out here than do it in the middle of a field. I'd much rather do it now when there's no adrenaline and they're feeling every ounce of what you're doing versus when their adrenaline gets up, their heartbeat raises, and now that they're willing to deal with more because their heart rate's elevated. Let's just go ahead and sort it out. And whenever he gets, he should be able to walk off and do this. So sit back. Sit more regular. There you go. There you go. And that should be easy. You see how his attention's everywhere and his feet get stuck? His feet get stuck. Your turning of the steering wheel should not affect your motor. Does that make sense? So you see how he's following his feet all around and he's getting all jacked up in his cane? He should just simply be able to walk and give his face at the same time. Turn around, put her back on the rail. If you have a rail, feel free to use it because that's going to help with your guiding. And then as they start easing up on you, you start easing up on them. As they start getting softer, you start getting less firm. There you go. Sit normal. Your hands are on your thighs. One hand will come up the thigh. The other one will go down. So basically I'm just switching positions continuously from knee to hip, knee to hip. Look at these horses, how they're drawing their chin in. Look how the fussiness is going away. Look how the horses are flattening out. But look how we were able to make them uncomfortable before we even started. Both of these horses got out there on the trail, got out, and when it was opportunistic for them, they gave us a hard time. If we could have just did this for 2 to 5 minutes before we started the trail ride, you know good and well that they were on their horse sitting around waiting for the whole group to get ready for 10, 15, 20 minutes. We could take 2 to 5 minutes and sort all of our horses' issues out before we get started and put them in a mental state of, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, before we even get started and avoid the problems before it happens. Look at how he's starting to look different. His face is looking different. His body's looking different. Then right there, a second ago when they passed or got close to each other, both of them looked fussy. Now they just passed each other like they didn't even want to see each other. That's what I'm talking about. That can significantly change the outcome of your ride on a bad day. And look how you didn't do whirly-doos. Look at how you didn't just spin in a circle for no reason because you shut everything down right here. That's it. That's it. You see how his lookiness is starting to go away? And then whenever he does get a little looky, it isn't a hop, a skip, and a jump. It's just you feel his ears perk up, and you just keep working him. Now, whenever you feel like you have your horse sorted out, when you give them the rein, they're dropping their head versus trying to have their ears all perked up and head all perked up, they will figure out, man, if I just come out flat, I won't get hassled so much. So if today takes us 5 minutes to do this, tomorrow will take us 2.5 minutes. Day 3, they're not going to want to issue. And let's say your horse comes out pretty flat, looks like king, all dead to the world. There we go. That's so much easier to handle it like that. You see how that's not a big deal? Isn't it so much more uncomfortable? There you go. Don't disengage him. Keep working left and right. There you go. And when he drops his head, you're going to release him. Sit back on your pockets. Sit back on your pockets. There we go. Keep working. There you go. Firm and quiet. There we go. When he drops his head, there we go. Keep going, sit back. There we go. You're bringing his face to you. You're not going to his face. That's it. Switch sides. All he has to do is drop his head and you're going to leave him alone.
Like he did it, and then he's like, I'm not doing it no more.
That's okay. So right there, he tried to evade by putting his tongue over the bridle. Okay. That's it. Nice. Now that he's quiet. Pretty bridle, by the way.
Thank you. It means a lot.
There we go. All right, same thing. Nice. Very nice. All right. Our horse is feeling better. More under control. If you have this approach for your trail rides, that's really going to shut a lot of the activity down. And if she knows that no matter what you have planned or scheduled, whatever you have planned or scheduled, that you are just going to sit here and flex on her until she relaxes, well, then she's not going to want problems with you. But if she thinks that she's going to be able to have this conversation and this democracy where she gets a vote the whole time, well, then she's more looking forward to that distraction, that fun of playing with you guys. Both of your horses kind of look for disorder. Okay, these two ponies right here, they look for disorder. It's almost like being quiet is not fun enough, you know. So exactly, little mischievous ponies. So if we can shut this stuff down and get them quiet before we start, your rides are going to go so much better. And you already have your horses to a place where you can enjoy them. You already found that out. Hey, I can have joyful rides on these horses. They can be productive members of society. Now, we just need to be able to shut down when we're having a bad day. If you start here and this becomes your norm, also, you're going to do this and they're going to start acting a lot better. But then you're going to go somewhere and they're going to act good in the beginning, and 10 minutes out, 15 minutes out, they're going to get a little bit nutty like a squirrel. You're going to stop what you're doing where you are at and do just that, what you just did. And it's going to change their tune. Because you're not allowing all the excitement to get in there. So much easier to ride a little bit of this than when they hop here and skip there and go sideways and spin in a circle and do all. If you just grab them with two hands and you start flexing until they break from the pole, they're educated enough to do it. You can flatten both these horses out. And that's how I would go on ride after ride, nice ride after ride with them, is I would already have their respect and their undivided attention before I started the ride by doing just that. If we start pushing steers around, they start giving you a hard time, you're more than welcome to call timeout and fix your horse. Whether you're on the obstacle course, whether you're on a trail ride, whether you're a quarter, you might leave the barn and you didn't even make it to the hotel yet, your horse starts acting up. I'm going to handle you right here. Oh, there's horses, there's people, there's this. The horse needs to know anywhere you go. If you go to the beach, if you go to the mountains, if you go to a horse show, anywhere you can get it. And get it simply means flex and bend and back and flex and bend until they give to that leash. All right, guys, let's ride down here to this corner and push those steers out of that corner there. We just got to get them out of that corner so we can play the game. Yep. Miss Lori, very similar to what I told those ladies. If you start your rides like that, bing, bing. If you have an issue, if your horse comes out a little waspy, if you just quiet everything down and go, bing, 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 we can give it a go. There's a lot more riding still left to do today. Hey, baby, is the light blinking?
You don't have it on.
Okay.
I have it on.
But you have the thing on the end, so it's not recording.
It is. I have the mic in the thing. The mic is on your speaker.
Oh, gotcha. All right, guys, come back here to this corner. All right, so both of your ponies, you know if you didn't sort them out like that, that just been hopping and bopping for the first beginning until they really got into it. Look how you shut it down, okay? That's it. So right there, start flexing left and right. There you go, point of the shoulder to point of the shoulder. All right, let's start with King. King, I want you to come down here and get number 5. Put him in the corner. You guys on this corner over here? Yes, ma'am. King, 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 king. did you see how both of your horses kind of got stuck? That lets you know they weren't in the right set of mind, that both of them weren't educated enough to give. Both of them are ridden with draw reins. Both of them have been in things that they really had to give, and they're educated enough to do it. The fact that they couldn't just draw their chin across their chest lets you know they were in the wrong state of thinking to even start the ride. So you put them in the right side of their mind where they're thoughtful and they're thinking, well, now your ride is going to get significantly better. You're quieter, easier. And the more you practice this, the easier it gets. The more times you... Yep. Exactly. And you can draw that down to a standstill. If he knows that every time they get a little wall speed, that's what's going to happen, they don't want to go through that again. So cause and effect. Right to the eye. There you go. That's it. Turn elbow left. So Miss Gratia did a good bit of roping this go around. Very nice. Right to the right eye. Right eye. There you go. Switch. Right eye. Yay! Good job. All right. Back over to the corner. Let's take Melba and let's get Joe. He is the one with the kicky one. Yeah. If she wants to bite him, you let her bite him. Just keep your heels in front of you and keep your hips loose. And when I say your hips loose, if you roll your hips under with your tailbone down and then you exhale, that's really going to loosen up your hips. There you go. Ride to his eye. There you go. Switch. That's it. If he'll keep moving, that's it. Give him a little distance like that. That makes your timing better. Makes it easier to catch your angles. That's it. There you go. Right to his eye. Lower your hands. That's it. Right to his tail. Left. There you go. Give her a face. Right back to his eye. Turn right. Take her face from her. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Left rein. That's it. Good job. All right, River's turn. Let's get Ditto. Ditto's the black one with the white face. Yep. Same thing. Exhale your core. Sit down on your tailbone. You want your heels in front of your hips, your shoulders behind your hips. There you go. Make a loud noise. Try to push through them like a soccer ball. Yep, try to run right over top of them. There you go. Congratulations. There you go. Think about running the horse over the steer. Think about giving him his face and kissing until he pushes on him. Sit back on your pockets. Kiss.
I don't want to go face on, do I?
Yeah, absolutely. Tell your horse to run him over. Look here, hamburger. Ooh. Left. There you go. That's it. That's it. There you go, right to his face. Right to his face. Right towards his face.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
There you go. Hands to face. Hands to his face. There you go. See how you're holding him back? Hands to his face. There you go. Hands towards his face like a soccer ball. That's it. That's it. Keep getting your hands up there towards his face. That's it. That's it. All right, come in with King. Give him a little help. Notice every cowboy gang, if you think of it, it's a gang of cowboys. There's always a group of them. Quite frankly, because cattle are stupid. Or smart, one of the two. All right. Now you've got some help. Work them together. That's it. Good, good, good. If you ever wonder why cowboys are so foul-mouthed, this is the reason.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good.
At some point, there were cows and horses out in the field, and we had to decide which ones to ride and which ones to eat. Now do you understand why? Good job. All right, guys, let's get the black ones down here on this side. Let's get the spotted ones up on this side towards the gate. Yep, black one's over here. That's it. That's it.
You better hurry, River. Hurry, hurry.
So look how educated the steers are. Hey, hey, hey. So these steers are so educated, they can tell which horses want problems and which ones don't. If you bring a horse in there that makes a mean face, I better move, I'm going to get bit. They come in and they have a horse that is scared of them, they know it. So they're going to do the least. So those horses that are kind of scared of them, you have to run them over. Basically, you have to convince that horse that be more scared of me than you are that little steer and run that joker over.
These two don't want pressure.
Try to run him over. There you go. He's a soccer ball. There you go. See that face that Mighty Pulse is making? That's what you need. So this is the place where Melva's mare face comes in handy. When you have a mare, that's the time. Those mare faces, this is a... There we go. All right, now you got them cut apart. There we go. Nice. That's it. That's it. Good job, ladies. Good job. All right, now, you guys want to partake in the tail catching? It's not obligatory. This is not a draft.
River's about ready to get it done.
Well, she only smacked one on the butt.
A bottle of wine, not a beer.
A bottle of wine, not a beer. I think I can handle that.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Good job. Good job. All right, guys. You guys come out here. We got our last group in, and then we are going to do some ranch sorting.